Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make this adorable gatefold heart card. So this is the front, and look, you see the heart, and then when you open it, it reveals the gatefold right here. And then when you open it, the gatefold, it reveals the message, Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so we're going to be using 2 celebration items today on this card. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so these are the 2 celebration items I'm using for today's card. I really wanted to use the All My Love Valentine's Day paper that's in the Occasions catalog, but I do not currently have any because I cut it all up for my paper share. So I'm using the celebration items. So just know that you can use any designer paper that you want. I'm just using the brand new celebration items. Okay, so this is the Grapefruit Grove and the Lovely Lipstick foil paper, brand new in the Celebration Mini. You can get the foil paper and then also the Botanical Butterfly designer paper. In the foil paper, you get 8 sheets and there's 4 of each color. So the Lovely Lipstick and the Grapefruit Grove. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and cut the designer paper first. So let's grab our Stampin' Trimmer. Okay, so first thing right out the door, you see that the butterflies are directional. So they're going one way. And with my card on this one, it didn't really matter because the butterflies were going every which way. But on this one, I want the flap because I'm going to use the polka dotted side, which is this side on the outside, like I did on the stripes. And so I want my butterflies to go up when I open up the card. So I'm going to cut it this way. And once you make your first one, you'll totally understand what I'm saying here. So we're going to cut the designer paper at 8 by 12. So I'm having my butterflies go this way. Okay, and then I'm going to grab my bone folder. So on the 12-inch side, we're going to score this at 2, 4, 8, and 10. Okay, then we're going to turn on the 8-inch side. We're going to score this in half at 4 inches. Okay, let's move our trimmer. Now I'm going to grab my scissors here, and this is the part where you're going to remember where you want your butterflies to go. Okay, so we want them to open up when the card is folded close. So let me go ahead and fold this in half at the 4-inch. This will give you a better visual of what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'm not saying it good enough. Visuals are always better. That's why I always said about my videos. When I started making my videos, I am a very visual person, so I can follow directions as well, you know, written directions, but seeing it live is so much better. Okay, so the card is going to be folded like this. So when I open up that flap, I want my butterflies to go up instead of like this. So if it's upside down, then my butterflies will be upside down. So that's what I'm trying to explain. Okay, so for my butterflies to go up, when I open up the card, I'm going to remove these 2 4x4 corners right here on the side. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so now it should look like this. This is going to be your gatefold heart card. All right, so now on your 2-inch and your 10-inch score line, I'm not actually going to fold this totally. I'm just going to pinch it so I know right where the score line is at because this paper is kind of busy. So then what we're going to do is we're going to fold in the 4 and the 8. You definitely want to fold those in. So now we're going to take these 2 sides here. This is going to make your gatefold part of your card. We're going to button those up together in the center, and then you're going to take your bone folder and press that. So you get a really nice fold there, and it meets in the center. This is going to be where we're going to cut the heart out with our framelits. And then one more thing, you're going to fold over the flap. Now this would be the time to go ahead and cut the edge, because sometimes when you're folding over multiple layers, like this is double here, and then this panel here. So it's not gonna meet at the edge, which you can see right here, and that's a really easy fix. You're just gonna take your scissors and cut that off. Just trim it down to match up to the edge. Okay, so now this should measure 4x4 for your finished size of your card. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and grab our Big Shot. Okay, so these are the brand new framelits, and these are in the Occasions catalog, and these are called the Be Mine Stitch framelits. And yes, we got our hearts back. I'm so excited. So I'm going to be using this heart for my heart on my card. So you're going to take your trifold or your gatefold here, and I know this is going to be really busy paper, but hopefully you can still follow along. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this heart framelit, and where the gatefold meets in the center, I'm going to line that center line with the center of the heart. So it should match up perfectly, all right? Now we're going to grab some washi tape. Okay, so I don't know this. I think this is the pick a pattern. I think that's what I looked it up for. But really any washi tape, or you can even use Scotch tape, repositionable tape. Okay, so what you're going to do is you're going to take your framelit again, and you're going to line that up with the center of your gatefold, and I'm going to only cut one side of your framelit at a time. So the washi tape is going to hold the framelit in place while we cut that. So here it is. So now we're going to go ahead and run this through, but before we do that, we're going to fold this in because it won't go through the big shot. All right, now we're going to take our acrylic plate, and we're going to line this up. Once again, it's not going to show up very good on the camera probably because of the busyness of the paper, but where that score line is, right in the center of the heart, you're going to take your acrylic plate and line that up with that score line and the center of that heart, and then you're going to run that through. This is only going to cut on the right hand side of my acrylic plate. So before we remove the heart, we're going to seal it up again and take another piece of washi tape, because I want this to be lined up perfectly. So we're going to seal this side down, and then we can remove this side over here. So remove that washi tape. Okay. And then once again, we're going to cut this side, lining that acrylic plate up with that score line. Grab the acrylic plate. Okay, so remember, we're only cutting on this side of the heart. Okay, so now your heart should be cut. So let's remove that. Being careful when you're removing the washi tape. So now we're going to cut our slit for the card. Let me show you the card again. So we're going to cut this slit right here so the heart can go into the slit, just like that. And of all things, the slit is coming from, and this is called the sliding door framelits. And we're going to use this part right here, which is actually the track part of the barn door. Okay, and I've already added my washi tape. So we're going to grab our card. Now remember, this is how the card is going to close. Just refresh your memory here. So this is the flap that we're going to cut with this track part of the card. Okay, so we're going to put our track. Now I have the washi tape on here, of course, to hold it in place, but it also is going to serve as where to cut when I'm running this through the big shot. I'm going to actually put it this way. So I'm just going to put this right up. I'm lining this track with the center of the gatefold, because that's where the heart is going to slide into your little slit. Okay, so then I'm going to put the washi tape here and here. Now with the acrylic plate, you're not going to be able to only cut a certain part. So the washi tape is giving me a visual on where to stop running the big shot. So I don't want to cut the track all the way through the card, because it won't serve a purpose as a slit. It will just be a cut in half piece of designer paper. So I'm going to line my acrylic plate right where that washi tape starts. Hopefully that's showing up right there. Okay. And then when it gets down to here, I'm just going to stop rolling my big shot so I can kind of have a visual that I don't want to go past this part over here. Okay. So we're just going to go ahead and run this through, lining my acrylic up to the top of that piece of washi tape. And then once that goes through there, I can kind of have an idea of where to stop that. Okay. Let's see if I did it good. So remove our little track or slit. Okay, yep, so there it is. So there's our little slit that we're going to cut, and we're going to remove these pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and move the Big Shot. Now we're going to take our card, and where we cut our hearts at, right here, we're going to remove this piece, or this layer right here, the gatefold. We're just going to cut on the score line up to that heart where we cut it out. Okay, so now you can see the heart a little bit better. See it? Right there. Okay, now for the slit part, remember we cut this out. Now we're going to have to cut that off. So we're just going to, where it stops cutting, we're just going to cut that center piece out. Just like that. Okay, so then when your heart slides through here, there you go. Now there's your heart. Isn't it cute? Isn't that awesome? Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, now this is what else I did. So I took the foil paper, which is the lovely lipstick, and what I did, let me show you exactly what I did. So I took the heart that we cut out this part of the gatefold card, and I cut out the heart of the foil paper, which I have right here. Okay, and then I went ahead and also cut out the little tiny hearts, which this also makes a cute border with the lipstick foil paper, and I'll show you exactly what this looks like, because you're probably wondering where all those little hearts are from my finished card, right? Okay, so here's all the hearts that I used on the finished card. And these are from this little cutout here. So you not only get the little outline, which is adorable, but then you also get the little hearts. So that's where I got the little hearts at, to put inside the finished card. Okay, so let me grab my trimmer and I'll show you how to cut the heart in half. Okay, so you could probably hand cut this, but I wanted it to be pretty straight because with it being on the card, I want it to line up really nicely. So I'm just taking the center of the heart at the top and the point of the heart at the bottom, lining that up in the track, and I'm just going to cut that in half. Okay. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and put this onto the front of the card. Okay, isn't that cute? All right, then we're just going to go ahead and add our inside piece. Let me grab that. Okay, this piece of basic black is cut at 3 7/8 square, and then a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 3 3/4 square. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and stamp. Okay, so we're using the Meant to Be stamp set, and it's also available in the bundle with the Be Mine stitched framelits. You can buy this in a bundle and save 10%, and these are both in the Occasions catalog. So I went ahead and put that on a block, and this is the new cling stamp. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp Happy Valentine's Day in the center of my Whisper White piece with the Memento ink. I'm going to put this in the center of the card. And then you can go ahead and add all your little hearts, which is what I did on the finished one. I'll show you that one again here in a second. And then the heart seals up the card to keep it closed. So cute. All right, so let me show you the other one. Okay, so here's the same designer paper, just use the stripes in the black and white. And that's one thing that's really nice with the Botanical Butterfly designer paper. It's colorful and vibrant, beautiful colors on one side and then black and white on the other. So then here's this one. And you open up and you can see the hearts where I just kind of scattered them all around. Isn't it beautiful? Such an easy, cute little Valentine Day card. All right, so that's how you make that gatefold heart card. And if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll have all the items listed below. And then don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by and we'll see you later. Bye.